Yo, what's up? So Beast the Prophet, chilling here with Sean Dot, and this Justin Martin isn't here this week yet again, taking a personal break from the everyday stresses of podcasting. No, but yeah, he's up visiting fam and doing all that good stuff, so he's not here this week, and we got pretty sick guests this week coming in by way of Georgia and northern Maine. And we're going to talk some hip hop shit with Unc Zeek. Bring him on. For now, I want to just do a brief rundown of the sponsors. The podcast is sponsored by npcstuff.com. Head over there to the website, get your replacement parts for your Akai, NPCs, and MPDs, and all that good stuff. I Regret Nothing Apparel, small black Maine-owned business. We support them; they support us in the podcast. And go check out irnapparel.com for some dope designs. And Fire on 4. Shout out to them for being dope down in the Old Port, 367 4th Street, recreational store. So go in there and get some weed if you're in the area. And elevateaudioandvisual.com. Go check that out if you're looking for music videos or anything like that. And websites and whatever else. So, with that out of the way, and with all that being said, let's bring in tonight's guest, Unc Zeek. Unc Zeek.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yo. What's good? Hog maws, collard greens, pig chicken wings, cornbread, corn-fed. We them backwoods. We them bad things. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
What's up? So yeah, we usually start off the show with just like an introduction, kind of who you are, how you got started, how you came about, and all that good shit.
Yeah. I was raised in Savannah, Georgia, man. I don't know, man. Music was always kind of was always there. You know, my parents. I was born in 1972. My parents was, potheads from the 70s, and they had the huge, album collection and everything you from disco to Janis Joplin and Hicks and my mom was a huge Bee Gees fan, and dad was. I remember he played the Beach Boys and all kind of shit, and Creedence and. So music was always in the house, man. And I lived in a predominantly neighborhood in a predominantly black city. So a friend's house and their parents are listening to Al Green and the Dells and the Five Stairsteps and Stevie Wonder and Sade and Luther and all that. Music just kind of always seemed to be. It was always there. It was always around. You know what I mean? My household growing up was chaotic, to say the least. You know what I mean? I had a pretty crazy upbringing, man. Pops was putting hands to feet to everybody. You know what I mean? So crazy at the house, man. There was a lot of shit. But I think I kind of gravitated to music early. I'm 6 and 7 years old and kind of understanding song power of a song and how a song could really heal you, it could touch you, it could make you feel alone. You know what I mean? Like somebody else get it, it could just let you escape and not think about y'all. You know what I mean? But so that I think that connection kind of always, you know what I mean? I probably started rapping about 13:49, and with the exception of about the last 10 years, I ain't never stopped. And for that, I ain't able to stop, which is why I'm sitting here now.
Right.
But,
Yeah, dope. This is where we would go over strange news. So I don't know if you've been following anything lately that is weird or just kind of strange in any way, but I got a couple stories that I want to share. that are kind of strange. And usually my cousin comes with a couple, so I picked a couple to do today to kind of fill that gap. So let's see. Strange news. What do we got? All right, so some blind people are now living with obsolete, useless vision implants stuck in their heads, right? Second Sight Medical Products was a company manufacturing revolutionary retinal implants that allowed blind people to see again, at least to an extent. They couldn't really see fully, but it allowed them to regain some of their sight, right? But the company since has, vanished. It's dead and gone. But the implants are still inside these people, right? So more than 350 people around the world are walking around with these unsupported, obsolete implants in their heads. Some of the devices have even broken inside people's heads. Others are luckier and the implants still work, but if they run into a software bug or something, it could stop working. So they're trying to introduce some laws in regards to companies that implant things into people as a result of this. But yeah, so in 2013 is when they started this company, right? This lady lost her eyesight in her 30s due to a genetic disease, and she thought of a way somehow, I don't know, to get people's sight back and work with scientists. They came up with this thing that allowed them to see different colors of light, not necessarily seeing images like we see them, but being able to determine a little bit better what they're looking at is basically what these things did. Now what they're saying is we have far better technology now, you know what I'm saying, but there's no support for these 350 plus people because the people who implanted them are no longer around, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want this to happen to other people. I think it's weird that it was even a thing that was allowed to happen. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just random people just allowed to implant shit into other people, and you can see it was a small number of people. So.
Kind of maintenance. Yeah, you would think some kind of maintenance package would have that deal. You know what I mean?
I would think it would be lifetime support.
For what I know you want to see, and I get that, but somewhere in the fine print, they got to let you know, man. Hey, look, if this shit fucks up, we got nobody.
Maybe they did. I don't know. It doesn't go into the detail with that, but it's strange to me that those people get so excited too. Oh, we're gonna get this implant. We're gonna be able to live a better life, and then 10 years down the road, the company's gone, and you still have that shit in your head. That would freak me out.
Right. What are you supposed to do then? What's gonna happen?
Right. That would freak me the fuck out. I get freaked out. They say they're no longer going to support your cell phone. You're not getting updates anymore. It's oh shit. Shit ain't gonna work right. I'm thinking the same way.
Yeah. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm so sketchy about implants, man. Of any type, because you never know. If something goes wrong or if you need help, and those motherfuckers. Oh, I've never seen. You go to some doctor, right? Oh, I've never seen it this way before. Fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Chip my dog. They wanted to chip my dog at the vet, and I was like, nah, you're my dog. You're not chipping. No way. This is getting chipped. So you're definitely not chipping me.
I think our cat has one, and our dog has one, but the cat, I can feel it under the cat's neck sometimes. It's it feels like a piece of rice under the skin. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird, man. But
I'm already freaked out enough by Alexa.
When the Alexa commercial comes on and the Alexa starts listening, and I hear the commercial, and I look over at the Alexa and it's listening. And then it does what the commercial says, and I'm like, hello, that's not any one of our voices. Aren't you supposed to know that shit? I don't get it.
It's fucked up.
All right, so we got some more strange news. So a Twitch streamer in-game calls for help, bring real cops to his live stream. So a Canadian Twitch streamer going by the name of Busby recently got a reminder of that. His calls for help while playing Apex Legends resulted in police officers showing up on his live stream. So this guy's inside his house, right, playing and screaming that he needs help. And people call the cops and they show up at his house.
Dude.
And so he forgot he wasn't actually in the battlefield. He was just sitting in his bedroom with the window open. And a while later, the cops busted down his door because he didn't hear that because he was just playing that game, right? And the cops show up and they're like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm streaming live right now." And they're like, "Did you scream help at some point?" And he's like, "Maybe, yeah, for content." And he laughs, and the cops laugh, and then they all wave at the live stream. Oh man! So imagine that motherfuckers kick your door in. Man, I would be pissed. I'd be like, "Who's paying for this?
Who's paying for my dog, man?" Yeah,
I needed a new one. I didn't know it would be like this.
Yeah. And what are we gonna do for tonight? That's the question. My dog's in the living room. What are we gonna do for tonight?
Right? I got some saran wrap. I mean, I don't know. And some duct tape. All right, that's all I got for strange news. No weird shit about like fucking crazy shit this week. But yeah, let's talk about some of the first projects and stuff that you did that was like early on. You said when you were first, I think it was 13. You said when you first started getting into it. Like, how was that process for you? And what did you gain out of it? And all that good stuff.
First, the process was slow, and I started rapping probably at about 13, but man, I was 18 or 19 before I started really taking it serious. Sometime around the time when Redman dropped the album, I had been rapping. We group or whatever. We moved to Florida trying to do some shit. The group had been up. Everybody went their ways. I kept doing the music thing. But I was just doing it. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't really, wasn't taking it really serious. And then I was just doing it, And then Redman dropped the album and just fucked my up. But light bulbs went off. And the first one was I gotta get that lyric. I gotta be able to stand track or just in general stand out the way that dude, out on a the way his persona jumped out, you know what I mean? So I really started, upping my writing game up and just kind of becoming a junkie with this shit. And I mean, I've been addicted to it since day one, probably since the first, I don't know, shit.
Same,
first production shit I heard, the Bridge is Over shit. You know what I mean? Yes, sir, there it is. Shit right
if you haven't,
man, good God.
If you're watching this and you haven't heard this album, then you should probably go listen to it. What was this, 91, something like that? 92? Yeah.
It
was a little bit prior to
that. Somewhere in
there. I caught up later on down the road with the Redman stuff. Muddy Waters was a good one too that he put out.
Absolutely. So but I was probably 30 or so before I was just that dude that spit. I'd get fucked up at a party and spit for 2 hours. You know what I mean? If you had somebody want to battle, I'd chop your head. You know what I mean? I was that dude, but I wasn't really writing those songs, and you know what I mean? I was filling up notebooks. I had rhymes all day in my head, but I wasn't really, I still wasn't really doing nothing with it. About 30, I think, before I really went in the studio and recorded my first song.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And even then, I didn't,
It doesn't matter, like how old you are, really. It don't.
No, hell no. I'm kind of grateful for it. What's that?
Yeah, I'm saying we went over this last week, I think, actually. Was it last week or maybe even the week before? We were talking about age. It just, I don't think in my whole time of doing this, I ain't been asked my age, like maybe once or twice. So it's not a determining factor in like how skillful you are with making music, regardless of genre. I don't even think it matters.
Not at all.
Back when
Not at
you're
all.
younger,
100%.
you think it matters. You're like, I have to do it now.
Yeah.
While I'm like,
Yeah.
young or whatever.
I feel like I'm better now than I've ever been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really do. I feel like now, back then I was like writing a lot more personal shit, a lot more autobiographical shit. Nowadays, I just want to spit kind of Sean Price and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck a hook, fuck content. But I just want to spit. Just want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. That what the album, man, I think really lit the fire up under my ass. Is that that's what the fuck I really want to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, and I want to do it on level, and at the same time, what the fuck am I going to do to make me stand out? What am I do to make me not just be some other? Back then, being a white and all that shit was hard. It was for Eminem and all that shit, man. It was hard.
Gimmicky,
and truthfully,
right?
when M first came out, he made it even harder for a while. So, if you wasn't M, nobody was fucking with you.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
So, the early '90s was gimmicky time for white rappers for sure.
It was like,
Vanilla
Very
Ice.
much so. Very much.
And then,
oh God, dude.
So in school, you were, I'm assuming, public school, right? So in public school, were you involved in any of like the music programs that they offered through schools? It's something I like to ask everybody that comes on. Did you ever do any like chorus or band or anything related to music while you were there?
At a young age, I was in chorus. I didn't get sixth grade was the highest grade I completed. I made it somehow to the ninth grade, but the highest grade I finished was sixth. So I was kind of in and out of school. School was a blur for me. If I wasn't there long, I was gone.
Well, you weren't there long, and you still managed to get into a music program of some sort, right? I mean that.
I want to say like in fourth grade or some shit, fourth, fifth. I was in state or some shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it was, But I mean, music wise, instrument wise, I've never played anything. My brother played the drums. My father played the guitar. I think before drugs and cigarettes, I probably might have, had a decent singing voice. You know what I mean? But fast forward all these years and habits later, and it sure ain't what it could have been. That's for sure.
No doubt. So yeah, what's up with the unexplained phenomenon and shit like that? If you had to pick something that was one of your favorites, like aliens, Bigfoot, ghosts, whatever the fuck it might be, what do you think it would be?
First of all, I'm to all of that kind of shit. I like it in the unbelievable. I like thinking that there's still some shit on Earth like Bigfoot that we, just hear all the time, and it don't seem so it ain't gonna be seen. And there's certain enough in this world that's inhabited that if something didn't want to be seen, it could not be seen. You know what I mean? But I think if I had to really pick something, man, to see life on other planets, man, whether or not we alone in the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is I don't know.
It's a big universe, so you can think definitely if we're here.
It almost seems extremely egotistical to think that shit, man, that it's just us. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Even if you come at it from a real point, there's things that point to there being other worlds and whatnot. If you come through from just a science standpoint, man, just the vastness of it almost erratic any thought of it just being us. I don't see it, gotta be something.
It's crazy to there's gotta be something else out there. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yo, shout out to Lucifer tuning in. This is one of the first times in a while seen him tune in live. So
Yeah.
shout out to Lucifer, man. He watches
What's up, Lucifer?
the show religiously. He's from, I think, Tennessee. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lucifer. I think he's from Tennessee. He is in a rock band or two, and actually makes some really dope, like fucking trippy acid, fucking like lo-fi hip hop, like crazy grunge. It's like so many different genres together.
Yeah.
Like and make beats and shit too. So he's pretty dope, and he always he submitted some songs when we took submissions and shit like that for other stuff. So shout out, and yeah, we're doing good, man. We're still pressing on. I'm still, at least myself, have been managed to stay COVID free, and just fucking grinding. I didn't think I'd make it this long, to be honest with you, but I am still. So just still going.
I'm almost relieved to have had it.
Yeah. Either way, like, either you're gonna get it or you're gonna get fucking vaccine, whatever it's got to be. It's just like it's got to run its course, man. It's got to run its fucking course, and it's taking a while.
We'll all probably get it before it's done,
Yeah, majority of people
I'm
probably.
I'm kind of over the whole shit.
But I know. I just want it to be regular again, like pre-COVID, please.
Yes, sir.
Pre-COVID, please.
Yeah,
that shit.
Yeah.
He said this German DJ did a remix out of metal shit. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. Where were we? Oh yeah. Unexplained phenomenon. So, do you have any personal experiences with like unexplained shit? You seen anything?
I don't know, a couple. It's that I don't know. I don't know. I've certainly seen some shit. I've certainly seen some shit in the sky. I freaked me out. I couldn't explain. Savannah, Georgia, my hometown is according to ghost hunters, is the most haunted city in America.
Yeah.
So going up there, I've certainly seen a few things in that arena that I can't explain and freak me the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go to visit Savannah.com, right? Their tourist thing, like what you can do when you're there, is 6 most haunted places you can visit. It's like they're trying to get tourists by saying that they're haunted and take walks around these buildings and go in them and shit.
Oh yeah. You can take a hearse tour. They got hearse like fitted out.
Oh yeah.
Fit a bunch of people. You can take a hearse tour of like all the haunted shit and sites and it's crazy.
That's awesome. Well, that looks sick. Oh yeah.
But supposedly Savannah's built on. There's parts of Savannah that are built on masks of dead soldiers from the Civil War and kind of shit. So
yeah,
Savannah's a real city, man. It's kind of built on its own dead. You know what I mean?
And everything
a lot
is
of
so
old buildings there, man.
Yeah.
The Pie House, man. That's a cool place. Yeah. That's home, baby.
Yeah, man.
That's home.
I've never been to Georgia. I've been
it.
through Georgia to get to Florida and shit like that, but like they got bad weed laws, so I try to stay the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anytime I had to go through, I had my weed with me, so I was like, as fast as I could get through there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stopped by the Georgia State Troopers.
The prison state. Oh no,
yeah, I know.
Georgia's a prison, brother. They trying to lock everybody up. There's little towns in Georgia, man, and I'll drive 40 minutes out my way to not go through those towns. Because if they don't know your vehicle, they gonna pull you over. They probably gonna pull your seats out and all kind of foolishness, even on the side of the road. If they find a seat or a stem, your ass going to jail. Like it's some places there, man. Like they just to lock you up. That's all they want to do is see you.
Stay on the highway, go the speed limit, and obey the laws while you're going through Georgia.
That's crazy.
And the Carolinas too. You ask me, I don't. Carolinas is the same way.
It's a state, baby. They all about it.
Yeah.
I love Maine.
I've seen a lot.
Or at least where. Yeah. It's crazy shit. Never go back. I'm here forever. I'm never leaving Maine.
Yeah,
I'm
we got some
here.
good weed laws out here.
Great
Texas.
weed laws, good gun laws. I'm here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Lucifer said they went on a ghost tour when they were out touring. When he was there in Savannah. Yeah,
Yes,
he went on
sir.
a ghost tour.
Hell yeah.
Tommy says
Yeah.
Texas is the same way. That's another state that when I was on my way to Phoenix, like that was the worst. And coming back through Texas, we blew out a tire and had to deal with that. So yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
fuck with Texas. I might next time if I ever have to drive out there, I probably go all the way around Texas. Whatever way
I
that
lived
might
in
be.
Texas I lived in Texas for a few years, man. And matter of fact, my mom and sister lived in Texas for 20-something years. They live here now. We kind of all came here together. But I don't know, Texas
are nice here.
was all right. Texas seems to be on some other shit lately, but
yeah.
You know,
yeah, Texas is on some bullshit right now, but there's
yeah, they on some other shit, man.
My
it was a hard state to live. It was a strong state. The blue collar market was good. You know what I mean? I lived in the country. I could kind of do what the fuck I like I am now. I'm really out fucking nowhere now. I fucking love it. I got no mate around me in no direction. We got 19 acres. I can walk outside and let off 30 rounds like it ain't nothing, and ain't no. I can go in my front yard and shit, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yep.
Oh yeah,
sir.
That's the moral of the story from a dude who was screaming while he was playing the video game and the police. That's the moral of that story: is fuck a neighbor. Don't have it.
Get some acreage.
Yeah.
Get some acreage. Yeah. So, let's do it. Let's do a top 5. Usually we pick whatever for top 5. So let's have Sean pick any topic. We'll all do a top 5 for it. Doesn't matter if it's like music, could be fucking favorite foods, could be whatever.
Shit.
Artists, albums, producers, movies, movie genres.
Put me on the spot like that. All right. I guess we'll go with top 5 rap artists right now. Like kind of newer age coming up. Like last like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And yeah. So I'll start off right now.
All right, go ahead.
I'll have to go with J. Cole. I've been really liking what Corday's putting out. Eminem, of course. All of his new shit has been dropping. That shit's crazy. That whole album, Music Be Murdered By, that shit's nuts.
Yep.
I've been West Side Boogie's been really good, and even the new shit Snoop's been putting out.
Yes.
You know, it's all been bumping. I've been really bumping all that shit all the time. All my playlists.
Oh yeah. I can go. I would say J. Cole too. Obviously Kendrick, even though he hasn't put anything out of recently, like a lot of shit. But you mentioned Snoop. I was gonna say Snoop because he just dropped that Back on Death Row shit, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit, which is crazy. If anybody hasn't checked that out, do it, and we're gonna talk about it in a minute. Also, I was feeling Pop Smoke's album when that dropped too. Actually, you know what I mean? And
that was nice.
I think I mentioned this at work the other day. Russ is totally underrated as like a artist out there, and the albums that he's put out since that first one have been
honestly,
they've been better and better.
I would be in my top 5 too. Honestly, Russ is right up there too.
Yeah.
5 and 6 right there.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But yeah, Snoop for sure because of that new shit that he's dropping, and I can't wait to talk about that and pull that up and talk about the Death Row Records thing too.
Yeah, for sure. Man, this was a little tough for me, man. I haven't listened to a whole lot of, or at least when the question came up, I'm like, man, I don't listen to a whole lot of this new shit. But let's see. Um, there's a cat. It's out now called Broadnax, man. I don't know if you heard from him, man. Dude from Louisiana. I listen to him, man, a lot here lately. As far as new dudes go. Man, who else do I really listen to? If I really listen to this new, man, that's a tough one for me, man. I listen to a very select, like little. Well, hold on. Let me. I got it now. Hold on. Griselda. Them dudes are bananas.
Yeah.
It's a dude spit with them dudes, man. Pounds. I don't know if you heard Pounds. Pounds is sick.
Yes.
I love that dude.
Oh yeah. 448.
Yeah,
right?
Pounds is bananas.
448.
Yeah, 448. Pounds 448. Yeah, that dude is. But that dude is a problem. Crime Apple. I'm really feeling Crime Apple, man. That there is dude special. How many is that? And y'all brought in Snoop, which is kind of the old dude bringing in new shit. So I'm gonna bring in Black Thought. I'm really feel Black Thought on this solo shit he's doing here lately, aside from the roots, man. On top of that, he's in my top. He's in my top 5 for rappers of all time. Matter of fact, he's a new
crazy lyrical crazy, man.
I'll put Black Thought on anybody, dog. Black Thought, Sean Price, Rakim, Scarface. That's definitely my 4 of all time. You know,
Hendrik Hernandez. Has anybody heard of him? I never heard of him.
No, I never heard of him.
Have to check it out.
What's up, Hendrik? Oh,
and,
that's
Rush Tape was cold as ice, bro.
Check.
It was cold. Yeah. So top 5. Word.
What's up? Hey, that's my boy there, Tommy Freeman. What's going on, brother?
That's a top 5. You know what I'm saying? Because like artists, and it can change too, like from day to day too, like who you're listening to or what you're feeling. You know, so
yeah. Oh yeah.
From the day for sure.
Right. So we got what favorite non-musical hobbies, shit that you do when you're not making music that you know kill the time with or like to do, enjoy or whatever.
I paint, man. I do like oil paintings and acrylics, man. I do mostly landscapes. Every night when I do some odd shit, get too high and do some old shit way out in left field or something. You know what I mean? But I've always been, you know, kind of left brain or what the fuck it is, man. Pretty creative dude, man, all the way around. That's some shit I can really do. I can just sit there and smoke and myself.
Are you good?
How would
how good are you? Do you have some stuff that you can show or what?
Not offhand. As a matter of fact, I don't. My sister, I think's got some shit in her house that I painted. But I don't know. I'm all right. I'm decent for a dude who ain't never took a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not
easy.
I was about. Yeah, you know what I mean? I just kind of watched the Bob Ross shit a little bit, and, you know, get high and just kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty decent, man. I don't know if I could sell nothing. I might be able to get $25 for something. You know what I mean? Sell them for the low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm all right. But to me, it's just
to try to learn. But it's a lot. It's a lot to learn when you try to go the class route. You know what I mean? They want to teach you everything, like literally everything. How to mix and get the colors and all this other shit. And I still I can't draw shit. That's why I wanted to take classes to learn the other aspects of art and be better at that.
You know what? I can't really draw either. Nah, it's a bunch of brush tricks. It's a bunch of tricks. Paint, you know what I mean? Painting to, you know, knowing what brush to use and you know how to layer the shit.
How to do it the right way.
Yeah. I don't know. I like people play music by ear, play the drums by ear, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just kind of tried it, and lo and behold, I can do it. I'm pretty nice with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try.
I
them
want
on.
to get good at it.
No.
That's a little side hustle.
Your hobby.
Yeah, but I love it. You know what I mean? It's like playing chess or something, man. Like it's good for my brain. I you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit rewire, fucker. Let a motherfucker unplug into something else. And, you know what I mean? I dig it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
dig
I
it.
use walk the same way, you know, like just getting out on a trail somewhere. I feel like getting out on, not like just a regular like walk outside and just walk around, but like being on a trail and like being on that trail like by yourself or with, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You're just like on this one track thing and not really thinking of anything else, just enjoying what's around you. That's how I reset a lot of time. That's how I do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, we got smoke break.
Moving
So
the main.
Anybody who's watching, this is time, Lucifer, if you're still in here, to light up the fucking weed. And I want
Hate that, dude.
I want to actually bring up. Should I bring up your YouTube? Can we play some stuff off your YouTube? Do you have something you can send me in the private chat down below over here that I can play? Share screen and play.
Any of it.
Like,
It ain't but about 4 shades right now. You play any of it? I don't. You know. Ain't a country rapper. You know.
let me see. All right. Load this up and share this over here real quick.
Just some little teasers. You know what I mean? You know, seeing if I can get some attention before I hit the lab series.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Let's bring this over here. Why don't you give just a quick rundown of the song or whatever, and I'll play it.
I mean, ain't too much to it, you know. I'm just talking some shit, really. It ain't nothing fancy. It ain't no hook on that thing. It ain't no hook on it or nothing, man. I'm just flexing nuts. You know what I mean? You know.
All right.
I live out on acres with no names. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Zeek. Fucker. I ain't a country rapper, I'm a country fucker that rap. Treating rappers like pork belly, trimming the fat. De-strap their backbone, peeling them back. Damn, Zeek, why you do them like that? You too cold for them, cold winter. Cupboards bare, hard to get dinner. Pockets thinner, shit's fucked up, them Zeek in her. The beef tender, street vendor, venomous speech spitter. Deep spitter, turn shit's creek to deep river. Heat spitter, inhospitable, cold shiver. Zeek deliver, all out terror, the pussy quiver. The nightmare giver, red rum, the red river. Head splitter, 16 shitter, the mean hitter. Clit liquor, bomb ass reefer, the corn liquor. Got rhymes in the jug, proof high, the moonshine. It's booth time, straight about the mud, no boot shine. Truth time, you out your dumb ass mind. Thinking you could ever fuck with mine. Boy, I do this, bullet hole flow. Not your average Joe, not your average redneck. Never so spit shit like an asshole. Corn liquor flow. Light up all the fires up, Copperhead Road. From the first damn bar to the last handful, you know. Motherfucker. Oh, goddamn, see. Hickzilla. Yeah. In the booth with some goddamn cave fiends. Some flip-flops. Fucker. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's another one I want to play too. That whatever that was coming on. What is it? Old ass cracker. Yeah, I want to play that one too right now.
Ass cracker.
So we can keep the smoke break going.
Goes up.
Lucifer.
Ronnie. Flip-flat gorilla. Big head, chest head, soft as chinchilla. Mike Jack Thriller, Frazier Ali Manila. Don't get too familiar, they just head hunting Skrilla. I'm late pipe, wordplay. 16 killer green and do that all day. And And I don't rap a million miles a minute. I put hands on the track till the beat down finish and get it in till the crops diminish, which is nothing. I'm too clever with this hick shit. You fuck with me ever, you get your wig split. I leave this whole booth covered in dip spit, you dipshit. Told you I ain't nothing to fuck with. But go ahead, boy, reach for the stars. I'm bilingual, I speak English and bars. Delta variant, I'm sicker than SARS. Tunnel vision, all I'm seeing is scars, motherfucker. I'm too seasoned for these young bucks. I'm too grizzly and I don't give a fuck. Come fall, I'ma get that winter buck. Field dress and cut them up, restocking the freezer up. Plus I'm a track killing fat fuck. Come in my zone, you getting slapped up. Too old for the bullshit and back up. Plus my back fuck, best believe I'm strapped up. Gorilla pimping with a mic stand. Peace Sampras, I am strong with the backhand. Leave him stinking with more ghost than Pac-Man. Pack a jam, who the fuck this old ass cracker, man?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
What's up?
are feeling it.
Yeah.
We got a subscriber. Lucifer is someone who is about his business when it comes to YouTube, especially. He's got, a lot of followers, and he just shared the stream, which I'm sure it's not the first time, but also subscribe, which is cool, man. So you're out here getting more subscribers, got people giving you good input. So time to record, bro.
Good deal.
Yes.
Good deal, yeah. Yeah. Man, listen.
That booth.
Oh,
Hell
man. Yeah. I'm dying to do it, man. I'm dying to do it. It's coming soon. It's coming real. I don't want to jinx nothing. I don't want to say too much, man, but it's coming very soon, man. I've been busy in the interim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's coming, man. It's coming. And I'm ready. I got so many joints written to your tracks, man. It ain't even funny, man. We fuck around and do like an album in a week. I got so much shit wrote to your shit, man. Huh?
Hell yeah.
Sean knows. He knows all that goes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Lucifer said, "Are you on Spotify?" I don't think so, but I'm gonna get him up on there when we get these songs done. We're gonna make sure he gets up on.
I'm okay, man, with all this shit, man. Like I said, I need help with all that shit, man. I'm trying my wife and my son to hit the computer, get me present, man.
Follow him on Instagram too at Zeek207. If you're on Instagram, Lucifer, follow him over there. And he's on Facebook too. He's got a little Facebook page on Zeek on Facebook, and you can get all that stuff there for now. But when it's available to be released, I'll make sure it gets to all the streaming places. So
it's coming.
Have to worry
it's coming.
About
when
that.
It comes, we're gonna do a lot of it for sure. Yeah,
for sure.
It's coming, baby.
So,
hey, listen, man. If you don't mind, let me say, you was a find for me, brother. You was, my hat's off to you. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think I was gonna find nobody up here. You know what I mean? Wanted to work with. You know what I mean? And I stumbled you, brother, and shit. And listen, you fire at what you're doing, brother. You definitely, have contributed to lighting the fire up under my ass and saying, okay, we can do this, man. This is done. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for you on a lot of levels, brother. Hey.
I'm a motivational speaker sometimes.
Motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I let the beats do the talking, and I'm like, see? Beyond that.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about, I don't know if what you've done for live shows in the past or how live shows have gone for you, but either as a performer or as a consumer, what are your feelings on when people come out and do rapping over their vocals and shit like that?
I think that shit's whack. If I'm just gonna be blunt, I believe in having a show track, and you can certainly, if you want to leave some ad libs in there to beat your shit up a little bit in your verses. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you want to leave the hook in there, I'm not. You know, I usually leave the hook in the song. You know what I mean? And just have a show track made up. But I feel like it depends on what you do. To me. Because if what you do, and if you rap, if this is rap and this is hip hop, you're supposed to be able to spit that.
Yeah.
At least your verses.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I just do my own hooks. I let other people.
I think the thing about it is, as a consumer, like if I pay to go see somebody, I want to see like their verse done, not how I fucking listen to it on something. I want to hear a unique version of it. Yeah. And if I come out and all I can hear is their song and rapping over it, it kind of takes away from that. And it can make a good rapper, like a dope artist,
listen to it.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know? So
my opinion on it. And I came up in a school, you know, at age where, you know, you had to be able to spit for real. You know what I mean? Or ain't nobody, you know, so, you know, I even have trouble like punching in and shit like that in the studio, man. You know, so I'm trying to get to a point to allow it to be done for the betterment of who could plays at the end of the song. You know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But in the booth, and I want to one take everything. I want to get in that bitch and spit, you know, each verse. Yeah. You know, solid through. You know what I mean? Exactly. You know, but every now and then you have spots. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, if I stop here,
sometimes
you know, if I have to, but just you know what I mean? Yeah. Or just for the betterment of the record. I mean, just as an artist, I think I kind of want to be that flexible. You know, we have tendencies to fucking want to, you know, I just want to do my shit my way, and I do, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I mean? I don't want to be in my own fucking way, you know? It is all about some music. This before it's about this shit, it's about some music, you know? So 100%. How the record play when it's over, that's what it really counts, you know? Fuck what I think. Yep. Sometimes. You know?
Sometimes. Oh yeah. So
sometimes, you know.
Let's see. Let's play some more music real quick. Well, we got some people in here. Let them hear some more stuff. Iron Knuckles. That's a good one.
All right.
I think I heard this shit.
Iron Knuckles.
Iron Knuckles. Here, let's share it over. All right, so Iron Knuckles, another banger from Zeek. Let's play this shit right now.
I'm activated, drinking, smoking on some blinking. That old sticky shit smell like it's dead and stinking. Apocalyptic thinking, Zeek coming, ship sinking. We ain't gon' eat no more. That's what the fuck they thinking. Folks lockdown, first round knockdown. Hillbilly variant, he bout to break the block down. Glock spit, hot spit, Zeek's at the background. Underground beat down, the wolf bring the pack round. Sam Palmer track, Vietnam, Agent Orange, napalm attack, motherfucker, Iron Knuckles. I can wait on the track, sitting home watching Great Bait with chickens out back. Facts. Zeek, Mr. Grill Smoke, smoking on some ill smoke. Come see me, dog, I got plenty here to kill for. Nothing here to steal though. Simple folk, good folk, keep a lot of steel though. Grow plenty smoke, shit, my backyard is hills, bro. Come round here, you gon' catch more than a steel toe. Whoa. Zeek pack heat, Zeek cool cool dude, but Zeek don't speak thief. Zeek speak bleed, no remorse, no retreat, no surrender, no defeat. Feed your ass to the pigs and go chill at the creek. Zeek, motherfucker. Higzilla, fuck with your motherfucking boy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Another one.
Man.
I might fuck
Another one.
around and go a year before I give him a hook.
Back to back. Back to back.
Fuck.
I like doing hooks.
I actually do too, man. I actually do too. I what's really behind that is, you know, this is definitely not my first run with things or whatever. You know, I sent you a lot of music. I got a little catalog, some shit that I've saved up over the years. Yeah. Some of it I'm proud of. Some I'm on the fence. This shit just kind of started out, you know, like I'm just kind of bored and, you know, and then I really got to thinking about my catalog of music and you know, man, I come up in an era where you got to be an MC, like you got to really be that. If you ain't cut from that cloth and see through it, they go you want. You got to really be that. If you out here acting like a wolf, you better be a wolf, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like this part of me, man. It's just like, you know, I don't know. In my catalog that I've accumulated over the years, I didn't kill the mic enough. I made a little bit too much music. You know, when I went up, there wasn't the internet. There wasn't this independent shit. It was all about a label. You had to, you know, you had to get out there and really try to sell it and cabal, which is probably why I didn't get too far. I ain't too good at all that. You know what I mean? I ain't, you know, fuck you. I'm good without music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sold nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it for none of this shit. Real life wins. Fuck that. I walk away from this shit so fast, man. I ain't, you know, you ain't sticking nothing in me, brother. We ain't doing it. So, I don't know. We'll see how this shit goes.
Now. It's different now, man. It's not like it was, and anyone can just fucking release single after single after single after single if they want. And
you know, that's
people are just fine with that.
Yeah,
so,
that to me, that's attracted to me right now. Because if I still had to go out and chase a label and all that shit, I wouldn't be doing this. Trust me. But the idea that I could sit out here on my 19 acres and make music and shoot videos out here and all this shit and get paid just off of video content.
Yep.
I don't even know if I want a full out music career. I want a video content career. I was watching an interview with Struck Jennings the other day. This rapper from out of Tennessee, man, dope ass dude. Struggle was like, man, YouTube is my biggest income stream. Them videos pay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not trying to be Eminem. I ain't trying to have Eminem success. I don't want Eminem stress. I don't want none of them problems. I don't want that life. You know what I mean? I want success. I want to be able to make a little bit of money for the fam, straighten us out a little bit. You know what I mean? But listen.
So, we had talked earlier, and before the stream, we talked about Snoop Dogg buying Death Row Records, and now as the CEO of Death Row Records, has released a new album called Back on Death Row, or BODR. And to accompany it, he made a little short film that's up on YouTube. So I don't want to play any of it, but I'm going to skip through with it muted a little bit to kind of show you what's going on. It's music videos he put together, and they're all kind of done in that same fashion that they used to do the music videos back when it was popping. You know, they put the cameras on the cars and they do the low angles, and it's like all done almost the same way. Low angles, high angles. He's got a bunch of new Death Row chains and stuff. He's meeting with a bunch of Death Row people, and he does the whole album in music videos, and it's a 43-minute video. So if you're a fan of old school rap and everything else, like, you should probably check it out. It's pretty sick. He's got a song with Nas. He's got an old song that was never released with Nate Dogg. He actually has Nate Dogg's son in the video that they do in here. Just filling in for him. And yeah, it was actually good to hear it, because hadn't really heard Snoop Dogg do a whole album in a long time. That's been good. So when I heard this and heard he was going to be putting out some of those artists that used to be there with everybody back in the day, and looking for new talent to put out too, I heard. So I'm kind of glad that Snoop Dogg took over Death Row Records because of where it was the past few years, and how they were releasing the licensing was like being used out of control, and like some Wall Street guys like owned it or some shit. It was just like held by some stock company or something like that, and wasn't really doing shit with it. So it's good to see him back doing it. And yeah, if you got time, check that out. It's pretty sick. I don't want to play it and get the stream shut down.
The whole thing certainly, that thing with Death Row certainly took up from a lot of them dudes, man. So to see Luke be able to be able to get it back, and be able to get it like that, man. And man,
in the video,
that's awesome. Yeah.
He pays tribute to Suge Knight, Tupac, everybody who was part of it and passed away, Hitman, and he said he was doing this for Suge, and like him and Suge ain't got no beef. Nobody's got any beef. He has P. Diddy on the phone on a video conference talking about how they're going to be working together now. Bad Boy Death Row. So like it's just he's like come full circle. He's like, it's crazy now, really crazy shit. So like I said, you should watch it. There's some good parts for sure.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
Yeah. And I'm old, so I like seeing the old heads, man. These dudes my age, man.
Yeah.
I like this shit coming back, man.
For sure.
Love it.
I'm down. So yeah, I mean, you've got any like final shout outs of people you want to shout out before we get into this last music from you here?
Man, I see some folks in the little comments here, man, that I actually know, man. Come in, man. What's up to you, brother? Mike Neal, I see you in here. My man Paul Hawthorne, man, I got my lifelong friend, man. My brother, man, he's always been there still. We'll always be there. We'll always be that. We'll always be solid, man. What's up, brother? I hope you made it in here tonight. Appreciate you. Appreciate you having us, man. I like what you're doing here, man. It's good to know that when I came up here, it wasn't the end of the journey for me. I thought I was done with this shit. I thought it was over. You know what I mean? And so it's good to be cranking up the machine here. Glad you're here, man.
When you hit me up asking if there's this, like, still had a studio in Fort Kent, I was just like, why the fuck? Because I hadn't been up there in a number of years. And I mean, it was crazy that you were able to connect with me. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah! Awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I've been here. At that point, I'd been here like 4 years. Already.
And you came up right after I left.
I hadn't found nothing. So, it had to happen.
We got Good Luck This Year. I want to play, and I think Ain't a Country Rapper. Did we play that one?
Yeah, that was the first one we played.
Old Ass Cracker, Ain't a Country Rapper. All right, and we played Iron Knuckles. So yeah, Good Luck This Year is the last one I think we can play.
Yeah. On that little, yeah.
All right,
these
let's
little
play that,
man. And
Yeah, and let's play that, and of course, this is just kind of a preview of what's to come here, hopefully this year, and we'll get into some real fucking fire shit here as soon as we can.
Oh yeah.
But for now, we got this. Let me share this. I'm always constantly have to share this. Every time I get done with it, it closes out. Time to reshare. All right, here we go. Fuck you, Restream. Pick your shit. All right, good luck this year. Let's see if it's this one.
Into the paper, let me hit that first. Warp my mind, let me get that thirst. Curse to my motherfucking throat, hurt. Being in the dirt till the soap don't work. Done being to the motherfucking eye, the edge. Done fell off the bed and bumped my head. I'm high as fuck, my lobe is fed. I'm dope as fuck, I'm probing heads. I'm going in, checking in. He running the meal, I'm wrecking him. Country is your motherfucking next to kin. Or your granny and them, or naked swim. Shit. Zeek chicken grease, love my pig with pickle feet. Zeek on beat, 16s and seats. Zeek going in, no prayers for peace. Ask about him, he's a beast. Get high as fuck, he a freak with speech. Frequently seen eating beats, sitting toes deep, smoking by the creek. Quiet as fuck, he don't make a peep. Till the track fucked up and the verse complete. Smoke, let me hit that there. That's 40 or 8, let me get that there, player. I'ma drink that there. I'ma smoke that there. I'ma drop this here, good luck this year, good luck this year. I'ma drink that there, I'ma smoke that there. I'ma drop this here, good luck this year, good luck this year. I'ma drink that there, I'ma smoke that there. I'ma drop this here, good luck this year, good luck this year. I'ma drink that there, I'ma smoke that there. I'ma drop this here, good luck this year, good luck this year. Zeek, motherfucker, Hickzilla, telling you motherfuckers now, we raising the bar, some bitches, Zeek.
Oh hell yeah,
That was dope.
Yep.
yeah. I like that beat too.
I like that beat a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just got that right tempo to it too. All right, so I want to I'm gonna take you guys off screen real quick and explain for next week's guest. Just real quick here.
For sure.
All right, we got next week's guest is Ill by Instinct. Be joining us next week, and then of course we got Jordan Grant and SSM Wokestar, Massholes, everybody joining us here in the weekends after that. But Ill by Instinct, been around the main rap scene for a while, and yeah, it's gonna be dope to have him on for sure. So tune in next week for that, and we want to thank Unc Zeek for joining us, letting us hear some of that music, and
Hey, thank you for having me, brother.
new fans and followers for you. And hopefully we can continue to build this year and get this fucking shit, these songs and shit recorded.
We're gonna get it done, baby.
I'm ready to hear
We're
it.
gonna get it done, man. I got a lot of hooks wrote too, so we're gonna get it in there, man. We're gonna get it in there for sure. Yeah.
Word. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, bro. It was a good time.
Hey, brother, it's been a pleasure,
we'll
man. Thank y'all for having me.
We'll be back at it next week.
Yeah, nice meeting you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you, brother. Thank you, man.
Be safe
Been a
out here,
pleasure.
man.
Hey, you
peace, y'all.
too, my guy.